everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing I Kissed a Girl, Netherlands. This is episode 2. My name is Elena. For any of you who don't know me, I make videos on this channel mostly about the queer community, sex, dating, and relationships. I am a therapist in training and a reality TV buff, and so sometimes we watch gay reality TV together. And that's what we're doing today. Big thank you. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to speed run this. If we do a thank you speech at the beginning of every single one of these videos, the intros are gonna be 10 minutes long. Lightning speed, thank you to Surfshark for partnering with me on this video, but also making it possible for me to watch this show because it is, in fact, only available in the Netherlands. Extra thank you to my editor for getting around Daddy YouTube's copyright laws and allowing us to post this and watch it together. And extra thank you to the patron who lets me use their Videoland account to watch. And to all my patrons, because you make this entire channel possible, not just this video. Okay, let's get into it. Also, I have seen your comments about the subtitles on this being too small, and I apologize. I'm not able to make them bigger through Videoland. We're gonna try to figure out a way to make them more legible, but yeah, I apologize about the subtitles. They are very small to read, especially on mobile. I'll try to summarize more to help with that. Oh yeah, oh my god, okay. So they got their first matches. Some of them seem to burn bright, a lot of them seem to fizzle, and then boom, Bombshell already, new girl.
Maar dat ik bijvoorbeeld ook bij Tessel bijvoorbeeld me gewoon meteen zo ook heel erg op mijn gemak voel of zo. En dat voel ik nog niet helemaal met Ibi.
It's so interesting because Siam and Ibi, they seemed to be quite connected in the last episode, or like when they first got matched. But then New Girl came in and Ibi gave her a tour where they sat on the bed. Instead of getting to know the property, they got to know each other. I want to say if you know what I mean, but they didn't kiss or anything. They just talked. But it seemed like there was chemistry.
Want lieve dames, morgen is jullie eerste kiss-off.
Oh yeah, they call it a kiss off. Why does that irritate me so much? It's just like kiss off. Like we're all grown-ups. Call it what it is. Call it an elimination. We're all grown-ups here.
Geen kus ontvangt, zal ons helaas moeten verlaten.
That's too soon.
Oh, wow. Okay, so someone is already going to be eliminated at the elimination that's coming up. Kiss off. But before we get to the rest of the episode, I want to take a second to thank this week's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network. It keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of the data, all of the information that's sent between your device and the internet. This keeps your personal information private and protected from big companies and cybercriminals. Not only that, Surfshark allows you to change your IP address, tricking the internet into thinking that your device is anywhere in the world you want it to. So for example, that's how I watch these shows. I'm in Canada and I'm currently watching the Dutch version of I Kissed a Girl that's only available in the Netherlands. And the way that I do that is by using Surfshark to change my IP address to make it look like I'm in the Netherlands, and voila, it unlocks the library of the streaming service where the show is available. And this works with streaming services across the globe. But even more importantly, especially today, it is critical to protect your data, to protect your personal information from everybody trying to access it on the internet, whether that is cybercriminals or big companies. Masking your IP address is essential to remaining private online. Surfshark VPN makes sure that your city, your country, your download history aren't connected to your identity, especially if you are using a free public Wi-Fi network. But of course, the piece that you are all waiting for, I have a coupon for you all. You can go to the link in my description, surfshark.com/Elena, or use code Elena at checkout to get an extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN when you sign up. And they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it out, see if you like it, risk-free. Okay, back to the episode. Okay, so Zaya gets to choose who she wants to take on a date. Ibi, obviously. She can give her a tour of the city now, too.
Ik ga jou meenemen, denk ik.
Oh, we haven't seen them talk at all, have we? Rui and Ibi. I think the wife's home. Her contact broke at work, so she has to come home and get another contact. Do you want to come and say hi? You can keep coming in, because then they can't see your face.
Okay, this is my good side. So what do I have to do to make a cut? Get naked?
Wait, say that again.
I said what? What do I have to do to get some airtime on this show?
That's not what you said. What did you just offer the people?
Do I need to get naked?
That's a different website.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm watching I Kissed a Girl, the Netherlands Dutch version.
Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, you get back to your job.
All right.
Love you.
Love you.
That was my wife. Let's continue. This will be interesting to see all three of them on a date together, especially because Rui seems to be a bit more reserved, but Ibi is a lot more forward. So we'll see what Zaya sort of responds to.
Ben je nog steeds blij met mij? Nou, dat is niet zo overtuigend.
Nee, ik wilde weer een geintje uithalen. Ik dacht,
Wat dan zeg?
Ik wilde zeggen minder. En dan zou je sowieso zeggen, hoezo
Ja,
dan?
dat kan toch?
Nee, ik ben gewoon heel blij.
Ja?
Nee?
I don't know. They're burning so hot and so fast that it concerns me. I'm having two sides of me react to this interaction. The therapist side of me is seeing some attachment stuff come out, right? We have Bottle showing some more anxious attachment, asking for reassurance, not totally taking Laura's response as enough, like questioning her, looking for validation. And Laura doesn't seem to be bothered by this or doesn't seem to be having any sort of negative reaction. She gives her the reassurance and that's that. You have one scenario where they continue to move forward together and maybe the security of Laura helps Bodil helps her to start to heal some of that anxious attachment. Or we have a scenario where Laura gets tired of offering the reassurance or being questioned on her feelings about Bottle and starts to pull away, maybe acts a bit more avoidant, causing Bottle to want more reassurance and sort of pursue, causing Laura to withdraw. Bottle pursues, Laura withdraws, and now we're in the anxious avoidant trap. That's therapist brain. Elena, as a person who has dated brain, is like I lean anxious in my attachment. And if somebody came to me on our second day of knowing each other, is asking me for reassurance about our connection and if I'm happy, and then when I say yes, she's saying, oh, you hesitated, it makes me squirmy. And so I just overall am a bit worried about these two.
Het flirten blijft er ook gewoon goed genoeg in zitten. Ja.
But Laura doesn't seem concerned. She seems into it, so okay.
Moet je maar een beetje het heft in eigen handen nemen. Tessel, wil je misschien met mij op date? Ja,
Oh yeah. Last episode, Tessel had said that she was maybe feeling a little bit of a spark with CM, and now CM is clearly reciprocating that. Ooh, exciting. Evie is out of town for a second, and CM has swooped.
En ja, ik weet niet. Ik heb gewoon altijd zin om met je te praten, dus.
Ik heb het gevoel dat ze heel erg comfortabel is met helemaal zichzelf zijn en zichzelf uitdragen. En dat is heel sexy.
This is pretty cute. This is pretty cute.
Er eentje voor elkaar maken. Oh, dat vind ik heel leuk.
Making
Daar
bracelets.
wordt lekker gevreubeld.
Add it to the bingo card. Add it to the lesbian dating bingo card. First date, crafting.
Ik denk het is een beetje erotisch worden. Wil jij dan mij lijmen? Moet ik jou lijmen?
Ooh.
Ivy is heel aanrakerig en ook af en toe komt er echt een opmerking in dat ik denk, waar haal je het vandaan?
Okay, so Evie's being quite flirty. Zaya seems into it.
Hebben. En dan denk ik van oké, ik wil daar niet helemaal tussen zitten. Aan de andere kant ben ik wel iemand die een beetje flirt door een beetje grapjes te maken en juist een beetje afstandelijk te zijn.
And Rui's saying that she's more reserved. She likes to be a bit more mysterious and that sort of her flirting vibes. I wonder if that will work for Zaya. I wonder if that will work generally on a show like this. Because those are really the two ways that you can go about things on a show like this. Is you can be the person who puts yourself out there, flirts, chats, gets to know people, or you can kind of hang back and hope that that increases intrigue or that like other people come to you. That feels riskier to me, but I can also see how that could really work if the right other person was in the house with you. You know, the person who'd be willing to do the pursuing.
Oh, ik ben nu wel helemaal zen hoor.
Ik ook. Dat was een superleuke date.
Cute. They are cuddled right up.
We waren lekker creatief bezig.
This is
maar-
game over. Like they made bracelets with each other's names on them. And now they're cuddling by the pool while CM's match is out of the house. And now they're talking about the kiss off. CM saying that she's gonna chat to Evie and let her know. Okay, so we have a new pair. Tessel and CM. Look at these two. Siam's asking to kiss. Oh, and then Tessel's saying, maybe talk to Evie first. That's so interesting. It's Tessel who's saying, let's pause, you should talk to Evie. And Siam's going, oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's kind of an interesting question at this point in the game, because it is so early. I get the need for open and honest conversation and transparency so nobody's blindsided, of course, but also it's not like Siam and Evie are in any sort of romantic place. They don't have that connection really, and Evie's clearly pursuing the new girl. So while yes, Siam should definitely talk to Evie before the kiss off, I don't know if I feel like Siam should talk to Evie before she would kiss Tessel. Do you know what I mean? Because the conversation doesn't need to be around how the romantic connection is developing. The conversation needs to be about the kiss off. Do you know what I mean? Am I wrong?
Open hoor op Ibi, maar ik had dan in het begin van de dag wel nog even met haar gepraat. Dat was
Oh,
echt
now
wel leuk.
Roos is saying that she
Maar ja,
maybe
zij vindt heel veel mensen leuk.
is curious about Evie. So Evie's got partnered with Siam, on a date with Zaya, potentially being pursued by Roos. And the trio is back from their date.
Maar oké, give me the juice. I want to know.
Wat is hier
Give me
gebeurd?
the juice.
Zo stil.
Me too. I would also take some juice.
Spannend om met Evie te praten, omdat ik heb gewoon geen idee hoe zij er dan in staat en of ik haar misschien kwets of niet, of als zij niet een
Yeah,
moment
I'm
geeft
curious
en
how this is gonna go, because when Evie left for the date, okay, wait, hold on. Now I am actually second guessing what I was saying earlier about not needing to have a conversation before kissing, because before Evie left, Siam did say something like, I'll wait for you, or like, I'll be here waiting. She said something like that, and maybe it was a joke, but also potentially implies that she's interested in Evie and like waiting for her. Siam has been such a sort of golden retriever energy person since arriving, and I'm wondering if this is actually maybe like we're getting a glimpse of Siam being not just a golden retriever, but a bit of a dog.
Het ging op date met Tessel. En dacht je dat
Ja, don't
wel?
worry, I know everything. Hoe voel je over onze match dan nu?
Ja, wel wat minder zeker. Of tenminste,
Dat is oké. Je hoeft je niet in ieder geval schuldig te voelen naar mij dat je dat hebt. Want daarvoor zijn we hier. Ook niet hoe ik me voelde over jou. Ik weet niet of ik me goed genoeg voelde om met jou morgen door te gaan.
ja, precies. Ja.
Ja, je bent een paar uurtjes weg en jouw match wordt op date genomen met iemand anders en dan ben je match kwijt.
They did a really good job in that conversation. They checked in with how each other was feeling, seemed to listen and validate that. It seems like that went as well as it could have, and as well as maybe is expected considering it's so early on in the process.
Richt haar pijlen ook op Zaya. Maar eerst heeft ze nog wat te bespreken met haar match.
Okay, now here goes Rui and Joy, who I think have more of a friendship than a connection anyway. So I think this will be fine.
Hoe voelt het voor jou? Ik bedoel, heel zeggen, mijn mind is echt...
Ja, maar ik kan ook me voorstellen, je hebt vandaag gewoon een druppeldate gehad.
These two also are doing a great job. They're sharing, they're asking reciprocal questions. They seem to be listening and validating each other.
Lang niet aantrekkelijk. Ik weet niet of het kan groeien. En hoe eerlijk is dat naar jou toe?
Maar ik ben precies hetzelfde.
Oké, maar dit is gewoon echt, want ik zit altijd zo tegen dit soort dingen op. En dan
Bij
denk
mij,
ik,
bij mij is het letterlijk op elk...
Oh, I love that. Rui took a bit of a risk in that conversation and shared that sexual attraction doesn't come quickly for her, that it takes her time to like develop or discover whether there's a sexual attraction as well as other attractions there. And she said that she dreads these conversations and that she seemed a bit nervous to share that, but she did. She took the risk. And Joy responded by saying, oh, I get that. I experience it the same way. And then you could see the relief that Rui experienced. This was just a small moment, but I'm calling it out because it speaks to the importance of doing your best to be authentic and share those parts of you earlier rather than later when you can. So props to Rui for that. They're having a party. Pride every day. Okay, so Evie and Zaya are having a conversation at the party here.
Ja, het is natuurlijk korte dag. Dus ik wil ook nog even kijken hoe het is met Louis. Ja.
No information from Zaya. She will not give us a hint of who she feels more into.
Ik zou liever voor mezelf kiezen dan alleen naar huis gaan. Als je niet echt zeker bent. Want ik wil geen verrassingen. Nee. Dat vind ik te spannend. Ja.
Okay, so Evie is now asking Zaya for commitment to choose her, essentially. She's saying, my match is choosing somebody else, and so I'm looking for you to tell me that you're gonna choose me or I'm self-eliminating. That's really intense, especially when she's really given no indication that she likes Evie more or less than she likes Rui. Bold, Evie, bold.
Ik wil daarbij zeggen dat ik ook echt wel heel erg geïnteresseerd in je ben. Dus dat, ja, maar ik, ja.
I appreciate that Zaya's not just like telling her what she wants to hear. Oh, wait, there's a vibe. Ooh, the vibe has shifted. Ooh, they're shifting closer to each other. Intense eye contact. Leaning forward. Zaya said it. Okay, that looked like a good kiss. That looked like a good kiss.
Je lipstick is uitgelopen.
What did you do?
Nothing? Is hij echt uitgelopen?
Een heel grapje. Ik dacht, kijk hoe je reageert.
Oh, oké.
Maar ik vertrouw je niet, want jij kan zeggen nothing, maar I don't trust you.
Ja, we praten later, oké?
Ja.
Oh, interesting. So Rui and Daphne just like straight up asked her if something happened, made a joke about her lipstick, and she said no, nothing happened, got flustered and walked away, essentially. Interesting. Oh.
Ik ben heel happy. Ik heb een hele leuke avond.
If any of you have not been to a gay club or like a queer night out, that's what it is. Plus, there's always one couple at least fighting in the corner.
Ik ben gewoon niet iemand die zonder Ibi's manieren te, hoe zeg je dat, te judgen. Ik ben gewoon ze niet. Punt. Ja, ik vind je ook interessant. Ik weet natuurlijk ook niet hoe jij erin staat.
Okay, good for Rui for pulling Zaya and like telling her that even though she's more reserved and she's maybe not as forward, that she's interested and she likes her and she wants to get to know her more. Putting her cards on the table. You go. Twice. In one day. Okay, now Zaya just told her that they kissed.
Ziek verward is, die denkt Ibi en Rui. Ik heb Ibi
I think Zaya's sick and confused. That's gotta be a mistranslation. We're all in a cycle of being sick and confused. That's gotta mean something different in Dutch.
Vindt om zo intiem met mij te dansen. En ze zegt dat ze me graag wil zoenen. Vervolgens is ze de hele avond close met Rui geweest. Ja, ik voel me best wel naïef.
Huh, okay. So Evie's saying that essentially like her and Zaya danced, her and Zaya made out, and then Zaya spent the rest of the evening with Rui.
Ik was skydiven heel sick. Dat is wel voor op Tesla. Ik zou het nog echt wel ergens anders willen doen. Ja. Dat op zich, ik wil dat
It seems like Zaya and Evie really haven't spoken since they made out, whereas these two keep connecting.
Ze praat ook niet meer. Ze zegt ook niet hoi. Ze zegt helemaal niks.
Oh.
En Rui doet hetzelfde.
Maar wat is er in één keer gebeurd?
That's not a
Dat,
good
zeg
sign.
maar,
Maybe Evie and Zaya is another instance of sort of burning fast. Evie and Zaya clearly had a connection at the start. There was an attraction, there was flirting, they danced, they made out. And then it seems like for Zaya, it maybe just fizzled.
Wel een dingetje met Roos.
Oh, Roos. I do feel a little bit like the throwing out of Roos just now by Evie is more of a game decision than a follow your heart decision. Like, we haven't seen Evie and Roos talk at all. I don't know, I get the sense that Evie's first choice is Zaya, who is potentially now taken. Her second choice is CM, who's taken. And so she's kind of going, who maybe likes me? Roos. Maybe that's too judgmental, maybe I'm wrong. These two are pregnant. They're already pregnant. They moved in together day 1. Day 2, they locked it in with a marriage. Day 3, they're both pregnant.
Tijd voor de kiss-off.
Jij wilt kussen, jou terug.
Iedereen die vanavond niet gekust zal worden, zal ons helaas...
Okay, so I'm remembering the system here, the way that they do these. It's so annoying. They have them stand back to back and then turn around if they want to stay together. And if they both turn around, then they kiss and they're still a pair. If they don't turn around, then they save their kiss for somebody else. So these two are obviously going to turn around, obviously. They have children on the way. Oh, whoa, there's a lot of tongue. There's a lot of tongue.
Tessel en Roos, jullie zijn de volgende.
Tessel and Roos. Or they pronounce it Roos. Roos. I can't say it like that every time. Imagine me speaking like this with a Canadian accent and then suddenly I'm just like, look at these two. My two favorite couple, Tessel and Roos. It's just not right.
Romantische connectie.
En hoe is dat voor jou?
Ja, eigenlijk hetzelfde.
So Tessel is obviously gonna choose CM. And Roos, I assume, is gonna choose Evie.
Voor wie heb jij jouw kus bewaard?
Ik wil graag Siem kussen.
Ja.
Ja, ik wil graag mijn kus bewaren voor Evie.
Oké.
EB, okay. EB and CM are next. See, this is what annoys me about this format, one thing of many. Now they say, okay, turn around if you choose each other. And then we just have to sit here in silence for like 10 seconds,
Maak je de keuze.
like waiting to see if they're gonna turn around. We know they're not gonna turn around. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh my god. They just leave us there? Shows do cliffhangers, fine, but a cliffhanger where we don't get to see half the friggin' kiss off? All right, well, stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already to see the next episode. So what's the question? The question, I guess, is who's EB gonna choose? Because we know EB and CM are not going to choose each other. They're gonna stand there back to back for 10 seconds in silence while we sit there and wait, and then nothing happens because they just don't turn around. It's so anticlimactic. The only time that this format is interesting is when one of them turns around and the other doesn't. That's drama. That's entertaining. But when either both of them turn around or neither of them turn around, come on. Anyway, okay, I need to get off this soapbox. It's not that interesting of a hill to die on. So CM's gonna choose Tessel, obviously. And then is EB gonna choose Zaya and take the risk? And if EB chooses Zaya, does that mean Roos automatically goes home? Or does she still have the chance to have somebody else pick her? And then what happens if EB chooses Zaya, but then Zaya chooses Rui? Then both Roos and EB have not been chosen, but then this is where I don't understand this format. Roos has now said that she's saving her kiss for EB. If EB chooses Zaya, but Zaya does not choose EB, does EB like default to matching with Roos? Even though she didn't pick her? Like, makes no sense. It's who can I write a letter to? I look forward to seeing next week's episode. Let me know in the comments what you think is gonna happen. An extra thank you, as always, to my VIP patrons, my vitally important producers. You all make my world go round. We have now started putting up the uncut reactions to the Arcane series that we're also watching together. If you're interested in that, along with all sorts of other bonus content, there's extended cut episodes of every single Sleeping Around on Patreon. There's monthly bonus videos that come out with unseen footage from all of this. You can get your name in these credits. We do monthly hangouts. The live streams are coming back shortly. There's all sorts of stuff happening over there if you haven't checked it out before. And another thank you to Surfshark for partnering with me on this video. Be sure to check out the link in my description, surfshark.com/Elena, or you can use code Elena at checkout to get an extra 4 months of Surfshark VPN on me. And that's it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Pride every day for the Lesbian Bachelorette. Wait, this isn't like the Lesbian Bachelorette because they're all dating each other. Oh, I'm wrong. This is the Lesbian Love Island. Come on, Elena, come on. Reality TV buff, she says.